Well, Hellfire, it is RockdaRiff, and I am back for another Metalhead Emmy. Back with some more King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. How the hell do you pronounce this track? Pleura? Pelora? Maybe I'll hear it when they sing it in the chorus and everything. Y'all did mention to me in the comments that this official video is like a blame it on the weather. Somebody commented to that. It's like a blame it on the weather type situation. So like a live in the studio version, not exact to the actual album version. So I guess once I listen to the album version, I can come back and tell y'all uh, my thoughts on that and everything. But let's dive on in.
All right. Are we good? All right. Pleura. 3, 2, 1.
How did they say
Take.
that? Pleura? Pleura! What are you talking about? It's Pleura.
All right. Pleura. 3, 2, 1. Take. 3.
Alright. Let's take it back now. Get a little groovy with you. Yeah, this is a fucking jam already. I'm telling you, I'm already liking LW a little bit more. I don't know though. LW's second half, or I'm sorry, KG's second half got pretty dank. But this album's starting off so good. Love the riff and everything going on with this. Dum da dum dum dum. I was gonna mention to y'all the other day. I started looking at uh, how to play Witchcraft from Petro, and I'm starting to get the first little bit of it. I haven't had an actual chance to really sit here in the studio and tackle it, but looking over, so a combination of listening to it and looking at the tab, I gotta say, if Stu is playing those notes and singing, fucking kudos to that dude, because that's a pretty busy little track. Uh, just from what little bit I've tinkered in it so far. Like before I got in the band that I'm in now, before I started the band I'm in now, I used to play and sing at like old jam sessions of my friends and everything. And I could do it, but I really was I was such a big fan of Deftones at the time, so most of my chords were big power chords and chunking and stuff like that. I wouldn't really going in and picking out note picking and trying to sing at the same time. So I feel like after sitting there tweaking with that, I got a whole new respect for Stu and Joey doing what they do in the band and everything. But that's off topic. Let's stick with Pleura at the moment. Hell yeah, Lucas, get it. Am I crazy? But it looks like Cookie's got a capo, and I swear it looks like Stu's got a capo. So not only microtonal fretboards, but then you add the capo too. That's the way to go about it. That's the way to go about it for sure. This is a unique live music video. Like, I think this goes to show that you don't have to have a bunch of crazy quick cuts and a lot of camera movement and still make an interesting music video, being able to see what's going on with the band and all that. Don't get me wrong, I think I still like the actual camera out and about and seeing the venue and the stage and wherever it is that they're recording. But if I remember right, and y'all say it in the comments, this is a studio live recording, that's a really cool way to go about that. Because sometimes the studio is a bit of a mess. And I like it. It's just unique. Sitting there off the top of my head, I know it's probably been done before, but I haven't seen it. Yeah. This track is the bomb. Yeah, there is a cable on all of them. So it looks like the capo's not even all the way up. It's not taking off it's not barring off the top string. That's pretty cool. I've seen that a few times, and I've always been curious, like, what is the purpose of that? Let me get into that. I got 10 seconds. Okay. That was cool. That is a nice little jam song. I think I got to give it to Lucas. I think the bass line sticks out to me the most. the instrumentation all around is pretty badass. But now it's got me seeing the capo where it's at on the guitars. I don't know. Maybe I guess I will be fully honest. I am a straight up dum dum when it comes to using a capo on a guitar. Like my experience with a capo is old timey acoustic players and using a capo to go up to the third fret and be able to still play GCD. So I've never really fooled with one that much. I've always been like switch the whole tuning of the guitar or either just bar your chords off yourself and stuff like that. So I'm curious anybody that watches this that actually knows what the use of this capo being where it's at and leaving the top strings open can explain it a bit better in the comments for me. That's something I'd like to actually learn and everything. But unique music video, dig the track. I think I'm curious what the studio version, what's different about the studio version, because I did get a few comments saying that there wasn't like there's a little bit of a subtle difference, but not like a drastic crazy one. Uh, but the funkiness of this track is badass. I think I gotta give it up. I almost could listen to this track. I don't know if I'd almost like this track more without the vocals. Maybe I'm a bit biased in that sense because I play in an instrumental prog metal band, and I love instrumental bands like Animals as Leaders and Pliny. Pliny is one of my favorites. He's got two new singles out. One with Tosin Abasi of uh, Animals as Leaders. That's just a fucking fantastic, fantastic track. But yeah, that was an interesting song. It just makes me more excited to keep diving down the rabbit hole of this album and everything. And then I did like how y'all were commenting on the last video which album I should do after Infest the Rat's Nest. So LW Infest the Rat's Nest, and then I think I saw Paper Mache Balloon a lot. There was one Lamented Denim or some shit. I feel bad not being able to remember. Uh, yeah, I definitely will be asking that question once I get nearer to the end of this. To Infest the Rat's Nest. I keep forgetting I'm doing that one next. But I enjoyed the hell out of this. I think like how I am with Ghost and how that my Ghost journey here on YouTube was what it was. King Gizzard could do no wrong to me. Like I'm curious if there'll ever be a track that I hear from King Gizzard that I'm just like totally, totally. Maybe some of us. In the microtonal section of their discography, so far some of us has been my least favorite track. And y'all all thought it was gonna be Rattlesnake. But I enjoy the fuck out of Rattlesnake. Uh I was playing it in the kitchen the other day. Uh so my girl, the RT, she's painting this big mural in my living room. And every time we hang out in the kitchen and all that, I'll put on FMB just to have playing in the background. She starts laughing because she's like, I know all these songs, and what was it? She called it. So I put on Rattlesnake. She goes, "Oh, this song is Magenta Mountain." I was like, "No, listen." And they started saying Rattlesnake. She goes, "Oh, fucking Rattlesnake." Yeah. But yeah, King Giz is just such a joy. Like I listen to a few of their albums daily. When I'm at work, like here lately, I've been every time I take a shower or like do my morning run of getting cleaned up and everything, trying to make myself look pretty for the camera. I've been listening to the fuck out of the Silver Cord. I love the extended mixes of the Silver Cord, Gilgamesh, Swan Song, and Extinction. That's the only four I have on that album. The others don't really click with me that much. But I don't know what it is about Silver Cord and Gilgamesh that I like so much. Well, Gilgamesh is just dark. But Silver Cord, I start laughing when Joey's vocals kick in on that song. Because I have no clue what he's saying. But back to Pleura. This is a nice little funk track. I think I got to give it to Lucas for MVP of this track. That bass line is slick. The nice little bass runs that are going on and everything. I think that shit is badass. If this ends up being your first time to the channel, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what your thoughts are. I'm going to say, if you have a song that's not King Gizzard or the Murlocs, because I have been requested for the Murlocs, What If, a lot now. But if you have another band outside of those that you would love for me to check out, swing over the community tab and scroll down to the Metalhead Envy suggestions round 4. That's where that's the requests I take. That's the best place to put them. Easiest place for me to keep track. I'm a dumbass. I think I had something else I was gonna say, but I can't remember. Either way, stay positive, stay rocking, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.